Nickelodeon, home to your favorite childhood classics and Dan Schneider's foot fetish. But for a 2000 child such as myself, 3 shows stood above the rest. Fairly OddParents, Jimmy Neutron, and SpongeBob SquarePants. I know these 3 shows weren't the most influential or most popular like Rugrats, Danny Phantom, Avatar The Last Airbender, but for me, these 3 shows were what popped into your mind when you thought of Nickelodeon. So today I will be playing one SpongeBob game, one Fairly OddParent game, and one Jimmy Neutron game to see how great cartoons translate into video games. If you like what you see, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, but also let me know if you want to see any of these games in the future. I'd be willing to play through all of them. That being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Are you ready, kids?
I am indeed. Our first stop on our Nickelodeon retrospective is Battle for Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob, still popular to this day, a favorite by many, memed by all, and a great video game at that. A great collectathon platformer set in your favorite region. For a little bit of time, I tried to learn how to speedrun this game, so I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the beginner speedrun route for Jellyfish Field. And by that I mean like 3 tricks, because that's all you really do in early Bikini Bottom.
There's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
Very true. My neighborhood sounds like cars. That's not Mr. Krabs. Imposter Krabs. If we bring shiny objects back to Mr. Krabs, we could get a gold spatula from him, but we probably won't be playing the game that long to do that. Here we have Squidward. If you jump 10 times in a row in front of Squidward's face, we'll give you a golden spatula for being annoying. Before we head on to Jellyfish Fields, we have one more spatula we're gonna collect, but maybe not in the way you remember. Yes, we could jump on the nose on a very tiny little box, and then make our way all the way over to SpongeBob's pineapple for our 3rd gold spatula. But we have one more trick we must do. Go out of bounds, let the hand take us into Jellyfish Fields, spawn the taxi, and then do it one more time. And the Hand will bring us into Jellyfish Fields, but that also disables him, letting us do another trick in a very short amount of time. Terrifying shot. He was so scared, and then he was like, you know what, fuck this. I can't catch a break, man. The robot's like, I didn't even have to do anything. Everything takes care of itself. I mean, at least the bandages spawned out of nowhere. He's always been bald SpongeBob. Now he's got a bandage on his nose and a bandage on his forehead. He's got a lot of boo-boos. Why is it called Spork Mountain? What's with all the references to silverware in the beginning of this game? Alright, weird way to put it, SpongeBob, but our goal is now simple. Now here we are in Jellyfish Fields. Get a look at it in all its glory. Yeah, I don't have good control of the camera. But in Battle for Bikini Bottom, you know, your normal enemies are robots. You go around collecting shiny objects, breaking tiki heads, racking up super ultra mega awesome combos. But if we head over here, we do a very precise jump. We can get on this ledge. Not very precise, just, you know, a precise jump. And then, being very precise again, we can grab the spatula, which allows us to teleport to that spatula, getting us a little further in Jellyfish Fields, skipping very, very little of the beginning part. If we want to look behind us, that's literally where we were, so we skipped that. And we're already coming up on our next little trick here. Oh my god. Brutal. Yeah, SpongeBob, look away. I actually very much despise these guys. They're very annoying, but we need them to do our next trick, which is another little skip. As you see, they kind of smash forward. Okay, come a little down, buddy. You're a little too high. So we need to use this guy, get on top of his head. Ooh. I think that might have worked. Let's see. Yes. So we use that guy's height to launch ourselves high up here, activate this little tutorial cutscene with the box, and skip just a little more of the level. Can I? Yeah, hit the button behind the machine. And we got 5 spatulas. We could move on to downtown Bikini Bottom if we wanted to continue the rest of the speedrun. But I don't remember the rest of the speedrun, so I used to know up to the first boss, and even then some. But I don't remember, so we're just going to continue on with
By clipping
Oop,
my
I'm skipping
toenails.
Mermaid Man. Rest in peace his original voice actor, but this isn't even him. We're gonna continue on with the rest of Jellyfish Fields, and now we have one of the best parts of the original SpongeBob games, which was slides, where you get this really epic music and you go down on your tongue. Sadly, it is short-lived. I agree, SpongeBob, it was very fun and we should do it again. In fact, there's a whole level based around sliding. Sandy Mountain. But now we have 4 buttons we need to hit on separate islands. Whoa, I cannot make that jump. Wait, we can make that jump. And I think that's what makes this game honestly fun. It is a platformer, but like the rehydrated, they made everything a little too scripted, I guess is for a better word. This game was fun because of the mechanics it accidentally made to make it more fun. And it also had heart. It has style. Look at this bikini bottom we're running around in, collecting spatulas. Now we can make our way over to Patrick. Also, did I say 4 buttons? Because we only hit 3. Hello. Oh! And now we're playing as Patrick. Gives us a gold spatula, and we get to use his muscles to pick up fruit. And we chuck it at buttons. Which, if we had SpongeBob, we could just hit him normally. But hey, we can use bus stops to switch between SpongeBob and Patrick. But why would we need to? They just gave us our star friend. I couldn't think of a better nickname to give him. And also, we need him to hit that button. And we also need him to launch us into the abyss. Nice Plankton, almost called you SpongeBob. No, you're the barnacle head. Lummox. A good word, one I learned from Plankton, allowed me to insult many of friends. We can slam our face on the ground, hit some button. Me when I hit button. Whoa, 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 magma rocks. Underwater, make it make sense. We just got a nice relaxing stroll through the Bikini Bottom with honestly this kind of iconic music. Is it iconic? I think it is. Ow. Spikes. Ow, 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 ow. Oh god, I died because I was being stupid. What we were supposed to do was take this watermelon and now we can go across crazy puzzles. Oh my god, I understand. I mean, it's a good thing the game's telling us because, I mean, maybe it was, you could figure this all out without being told exactly what to do. But it's not the most straightforward. But I'm confident children of the 2000s could have figured it out. We were a different breed back then. They expected us to play games like Pikmin. Ouchie. Oop. Let's not run into the Thunder Tea. Okay, we could run into a couple, I guess. Can you spit more guys out? We can pick up guys. Oop, wrong button. We could stun robots with our ground pound, and then we could pick them up and throw them. What? Pick them up and throw them just like that. And I made fun of tutorials for telling me what to do. Oh my lord, Mr. Krabs jump scare. So their introduction? Oh my god, I cannot talk today. The introduction to the tartar sauce robots. They're annoying because they take multiple shots, and the tartar sauce is they're the sharpest shooters you've ever dang seen. Mrs. Puff. Oh, hello. She has a little side quest for us to do. I guess we can do it real quick. I was going to ignore it because I find it kind of annoying. It's because these robots. Yep, these robots. They are annoying. These robots spawn in. We have to throw them at the water spouts. Are they literally like water fountains? They look like it. Oh my god. If I got my back turned, these robots just get my ass. It's really not that bad. But like I said, these robots are annoying. Now, where did you come from? Oh, I knew he was going to hit me. I was off screen. 8 spatulas. I wonder how many we're gonna have at the end of this excursion. Maybe 3 more. Mrs. Puff, calm down, you're overheating. Let's go back to SpongeBob. I think we can do that now. I don't think this is the way we need to go. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, the damage in this game, it just like, it accumulates quickly. And sometimes you're just like, these enemies aren't hard. And then you take stupid damage. And then you're at like one underwear. And you're like, oopsies. I didn't mean to be so low on health. Oh. Man, I called you a sharpshooter and you're really proving me wrong. Look at that super ultra combo. No, I wanted to continue my combo. Ultra combo, super mega combo, super mega monster combo. And we have to use 2,000 of our shiny objects to get through, unfortunately. I just got dono-walled by my video game. Oi, tartar sauce. I'm not even going to take the time to destroy you because you take 2 hits and that's annoying. Ow! Don't knock me off. It's also like, yeah, those guys, oh my god. See? Look, sharpshooter. Hit me from downtown. I should have killed him when I had the chance. What was I gonna say? Yeah, even the range of just the normal robots is like, seems farther than you would think. Like, you're like, I'm gonna smack you before you smack me. And then no. And then they electrocute you with their long stick. This tartar sauce guy, be careful of him. If you try to jump across this too soon, he'll knock you down. And I missed the checkpoint box. It's not a checkpoint box, it's a teleport box. Where'd I get all those shinies from? For your Patrick, we could do some stuff with the freeze block. Okay, let's jump and spin as we come across this platform to keep it in the air as long as we can. Oi! Even those guys, they got, ooh, nice jump SpongeBob. They got splash range on their hammer smack, so you gotta be careful of their radius. Ooh, see, I almost made a mistake. I came across this way. Wait, yeah, hold on. Oh, we could have went that way, but we could also go this way. And bam. So both ways were correct. And we've made it to the top of Jellyfish Fields. Let's go say hi to King Jellyfish, shall we? Teach him a lesson or two. Always nice to see a good friend, especially in a time of need. Because we're gonna need, for real, get this man on, is America's Got Talent still, or America's Got Talent still going? American Idol? X Factor? Those shows still exist? Hold on. Alright, King Jellyfish. He's actually pretty simple despite his size. When he gets on the ground, make sure you dodge his beam, and then you just give him a nice smack to his dome. He'll spurt out tiny little jelly babies. Dodge the next wave. Oop! Oh, dang. Make sure you don't get hit by the other jellyfish, because that will activate his gloating. Take damage to any degree. Oop! Like that. This fight could have been over already if I am just patient and smart. So as I said, taking damage of any kind will activate his gloating phase, and then you can't hit him. Oh, those are like purple jellyfish like him. But I bid you adieu. Yeah, we weren't trying to cause no harm. We just need some of your jelly for our friend. Oh, he's taking his briefcase too. He's out of here. Goodbye. Thank you. You've got the King Jellyfish Jelly. Return to Scribbler for your reward. Yes, how nice. Ooh, and we get to end everything else with a nice slide. Whoop. As I say nice slide, I make it glitch out. Oh, okay. We can't not take another hit. Alright. We'll just gotta be careful to make sure we dodge any exploding tikis, which I guess there's no more. Alright, but now if we could time our jump correctly, we get an extra gold spatula. Let's open that box. Whoa, these are massive jellyfish. Oh, I shouldn't have tried to play hero. I'll save you guys from the massive purple jellyfish. You're welcome. Larry the Lobster. Oh, I think he tells us about the spatula up there if we miss it on our first try. And we're back.
Anything for my best friend Squidward. Can I rub some on?
What if I just gave you this?
That works too. And with that, we have completed Jellyfish Field. That is every spatula you can get in Jellyfish Fields. We have 11 spatulas to our name. If we had a couple more, we'd already be able to fight the first boss. But hey, that's going to do it for SpongeBob. Let us head on to our next TV show game.
That was cool!
Our next stop on our journey is Jimmy Neutron, Attack of the Twonkies.
Jimmy Neutron in A Comet Cometh.
Oh, a comet cometh. I get it now. He says it cometh, so I always thought he just made up a word. But now I'm an adult who could read. Let's make our way! Look at our lab. Hello. It's our computer. Our lab? Yeah, I think it was the lab. Throughout the game, you collect glowing objects of different varieties. Green is gizmo piece. We got gizmo pieces, invention pieces, super invention pieces, and blueprints. Oh, you need to jump on different things throughout the game, you don't say. Good to know, good to know. Jump, 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 jump. And now that we've gotten two compatible gizmo... Why am I explaining things when the computer will just do it for us?
Then press the A button to see if an invention can be created. If the pieces match up to create a new invention, it will be added to your inventory.
Wasn't that cool? Oh, we're not done. Hold on.
To use it. Great
I didn't do
job.
any of that, by the way.
Now explore
That was
the lab.
all the
Follow
game.
me to see Goddard when you are
But yes, when we have compatible invention pieces, we could make a new invention. We could use gizmos and such in our hypercube, and then we drain our battery meter at the top to use said invention. This one just makes a nice little rainbow trail behind us. But we won't lose our way. We'll know how to get it back to where we were. Breadcrumb style.
an eye out for more
What is Carter doing in the background?
Why don't
I
you
think he's just
find
panting, actually. Now that I think about it, he's like... The Switch 4 has Pikmin, or Switch 4, the Switch has Pikmin 4 and Ochi. We had this and Goddard. With Goddard, this was something I struggled on a lot as a kid. I never understood that this was a pressure plate. You have Goddard stand on it, tell him to sit, and then you could collect this invention piece. I needed my brother to guide me through this part. What I thought you had to have Goddard do is you get him to come over to the door, right? Get him as close to the door as possible, and then you hit play dead.
Okay, boy. Play dead.
And then he would break the door. But I just thought you had to get him really close. And as you see, you can't really get him quite right up against the door. So I think you see where my complications came from. But now the rest of the lab is open up to us, and we could collect the rest of our invention pieces
A super invention.
to build our rocket.
With this object, I could make an incredible super invention.
Every level of the game has a super invention piece
Object, I could make an incredible
that is
super
usually
invention.
needed to defeat the boss, an invention that is used to usually solve puzzles, and then usually gizmos are just kind of for fun. Some of them are more helpful than others, some of them are just kind of fun gimmick. But honestly, I really like this game. As you know, Battle for Bikini Bottom and this, both just like fun little adventure games. Go through your favorite childhood worlds. Collect our last super invention
This
piece.
object, I could make an incredible super invention.
And let's brain blast.
Ding! Right blast!
We built a rocket in like 3 seconds. I thought there was something else here. A gizmo piece.
Gizmo piece. All right. Time to go outside.
Time to go outside and touch grass.
So, Jimmy, guess what? My folks said I could get a new pet as long as it doesn't set off my allergies.
That's great, Carl.
Uh-huh. So, you want to come to the pet store and hold the animals up while I sniff them?
Sorry, Carl. I have a date
Doesn't
with
seem like a
Foster.
good way to test your
Wow, this
allergies. Do you not
three?
know?
Yep, it's a comet that is entering Earth's orbit in... You can blow
You're not wearing a watch, Jimmy.
Focus 3 is entering Earth's orbit in an hour.
He usually is wearing a watch, but he is not wearing a watch in that scene.
What'd I miss?
Oh, Jimmy's dating a comet and I have to go sniff animals.
And they say I'm the weird one.
Well, guys, got a blast.
He said the thing! He said the thing!
Jimmy Neutron in Blast Off.
Soaring through space without a helmet sure is fun. Oh my god. I kind of forgot we have an on-rail shooter section. We can see it in the distance. We have to make our way over to that space station. And we have a good chunk of health. And I was about to say, as long as you keep shooting forward, you won't really take any damage. But that is a blatant lie. Not a long section. This ain't no gummy ship from Kingdom Hearts. But maybe that's where the inspiration comes from.
I need to stop at this discarded space station and pick up some neutronium fuel canisters to super boost me to Twonkies.
Whatever you say, Jimmy.
Better
You're the
land
genius here.
away from those defense systems that are firing at the meteor storm. Whoa!
Whoa!
Zero gravity
I forgot I'm in
zone.
space.
Meteors must have knocked out the station's gravity system. A tether will
What?
stop me from flying off until I can think of something.
Where did that come from?
I have to use this tether to keep me on the space station. But it will only... I wonder what I can invent with this.
What if we take a magnet and we stick it on some shoes to create anti-gravity shoes?
Maybe I can use this
No, wait, it would actually be gravity shoes.
Cool. Now I don't need the tether.
We can continue forth. Like I said, some gizmos are useful. Some are just for show and tell, which maybe we'll see some if we get the chance.
Goddard, fly around and pick me up at the other end of the station.
Bye, Goddard. Continue our way through this space station. Made by some other genius, I guess. Is this like NASA's space station? Whose space station are we invading, Jimmy? Is this a, like, national threat? I feel like I never had... Okay, hold on. I don't remember... Oop. I think I did it by an accident. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember ever having trouble with this puzzle, funny enough. But all of a sudden, I can't figure it out.
Okay, that has turned them on.
Yeah, and now... Yeah.
Protecting the space station from the meteors. I better get to the fuel cells quickly.
Well, the space station wasn't really that important. It could go down in smoke, I guess, for all Jimmy cares. We run around, collect all the fuel cells, because they're not using it for anything important, obviously. We need it for our rocket. Let's get back to our ship and get on out of here.
That was close. Just got out in time.
We actually got a lot of time.
On to Twonkies.
Oh, oh god. And we're back in our ship. Now we're heading to Twonkies 3, as you said, which you can see in the distance to the left. And by flying in a straight line, we actually get there somehow. See, it's because space, the warp of space and time actually makes it seem like the planet was to our left, or west, as the sailors say. But that's not how space works. Damn, Jimmy is a good pilot.
Twonkies 3. The terrain looks a bit unstable, but I'll take us in for a nice soft landing.
We have touched down on Twonkies 3, and what a landing.
Well,
Damn,
not a
hit that
smooth
Akira slide.
landing, but a landing just the same. Now, how are we going to find our way back after we collect our samples? Oh, I get it.
Yes,
When we're
FM
done
pop.
exploring, we'll let the music guide us back to the ship.
Z100, 92.3 now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, we don't really have much to explore. This game isn't one for much of exploration.
Yikes!
At least all I know, I've never, oh my god, never bothered really walking out and venturing, but I'm sure there's nothing. So this is actually a spot. In the speedrun, there's a glitch you can do to, like, skip the animation of Goddard doing all this. Or at least speed it up or something. I'm not sure exactly what. Nice job, Goddard.
Still have 2 mineral sites to find.
We got even more Goddard upgrades.
Looks like an upgrade pack for Goddard.
What was it doing here?
If I throw this, Goddard will bring it back for me. Guess I could use it to have him break through things. Okay, boy.
See, that's what I was gonna say, like, he just came up with this right off the dome, but he is a genius.
Good boy. Who's that good robot dog?
Another digging site. I'll take this time to talk about
Okay, Goddard.
Jimmy Neutron. Because what a weird show it was. I mean, the episodes I remember, they more or less feel like fever dreams. The one I remember the most is the sleepover episode with the machine that makes like the perfect sleepover. That was a cool idea. I actually really liked that. The show also scared me because it was a very creepy art style certain times.
For my inventory.
And then also like Jimmy Neutron's voice actor just being like random stuff here and there. A couple anime protagonists, which I think is really funny. But now we have the refractor ray. Kind of a gun. Pew! Pew! We shoot diamonds, I believe. But let's use Goddard's ability once again. Smash through the rock. Let's pull back out our refractor ray. Because I know we need it to shoot down this pillar. But now let's shoot down this pillar. Oh, the sound cut out. think I did that too fast. Anyway, let's pick up this gizmo.
I wonder what I can invent with this.
We could do another stupendous idea. Oh, this doesn't look any good. Goggles and crystal to create Spectra Warp. Let's see what it does.
Whoa, cool.
It's doing this. This is kind of what I'm talking about, where some gizmos just kind of do cool things. I'm gonna look back in the video, see if it gives a description of what it actually does when I invented it.
Okay, boy, excavate here.
Alright, that's all the mineral sites. See, and unlike SpongeBob, we get a fun slide, but we don't even get to play it.
Jimmy Neutron in Crater Boss.
That is right. We have our first boss fight.
Right, my rocket! Hey, you! Get off my rocket!
God, look at that edgy bitch. He's got spikes, and he's red and black.
I have to get to my ship. If that thing destroys it, I'll be stranded here
Oh
forever.
my god, look at those teeth, too. You know, I was thinking, like, this game... Ah! This game used to freak me out a little bit as a child, and it's... Yeah, look at the Twonkies.
Have to hurry.
That thing's horrifying.
Wait here. Gotta keep moving.
All we need to do is make our way over to our rocket to end the fight. Not really much of a fight as much as we are just running away.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, Jimmy almost just died.
Let's make like atoms and split.
Seconds away from being nothing but dust on an asteroid.
Jimmy Neutron in School Days.
Hey guys.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
Alright, well,
You'll never believe what happened.
that
on
is
Snow
where we are
Street.
going to call it
A
for
giant monster
Jimmy
tried to destroy my
Neutron.
rocket. He was
We are going to head
absolutely
on
furious.
to our next and final game.
The rocket started in time to escape.
Just made it.
Our final game, FairlyOddParents Break the Rules. Look at this nice little opening. I always love this menu. Alright, we're getting into game now. So we can talk to Cosmo Wanda. Okay, let's talk to him again. Flip the camera around. Yep, nice tutorial goodness. We got our jump button. We could even double jump. But yeah, so a little recap of the story. Timmy broke the rules. Should I say Cosmo broke the rules. Person who touched it next, who was Vicky, can now make wishes. And she wished for Timmy to be trapped in a dream. So here we are, trapped in a dream. I was trying to avoid that, to be a little sneaky. But now I'm just gonna collect all the crowns. I honestly don't remember what these do. I think, oh yeah, I think he literally just told me. But I remember if you get 100, you get a 1-up. As we could see in the center, look, it's Mark Chang. No, Mark Chang, you were supposed to be our friend. We've come to the island at the end of the other floating islands. This isn't really much of a land. I guess it's Dreamland we call it. No, wait, that's Kirby. But now what we have to do, collect all the stars. Come on, he's right there. Yeah, go around this way. Cut it off. Collect all 5 stars and we can make a beautiful wish. And honestly, that was pretty fast of me. That was a good collection route. Because as I said earlier, I did try to speedrun this game for a little bit. But the first level, there's just one really annoying jump, out of bounds jump to do in the first level. And my god, it's annoying and hard. We are out of the wish world and in Timmy's house, which now we have an option of 3 levels. We have a badge too far. Whoa. Oh, so we could save at the fishbowl, a chinless blunder, or the Vicky virus. We're going with the technical first level of the game, a bridge too far. A badge too far.
Oh boy, that'll be the camp bus.
Which also, I loved how you could select the levels from points in the house. It's just great. I feel so immersed in the environment and storytelling. Wanda, Jorgen will understand. I'm going camping with the boys.
We're in trouble right now. I'm just a kid and I have to do what people say.
So real, Timmy.
Get on this bus right now. You don't seem too unhappy about it. I love the Squirrely Scouts, but that doesn't mean I don't want to help you and
He doesn't seem particularly happy about it, I would say.
Squirrely Scouts is a boy thing, Wanda. You know, for boys. Is that so?
Gotta go. Come on, Cosmo. Hey, Squirt. Are you ready to be humiliated? I'm ready for anything. But I don't think
Yeah, I was gonna say, why would I be humiliated?
no way these dumb Squirrely Scouts are going to earn more merit badges than my cream puffs this time. Who knows?
Oh, that's why.
Have fun. See you later, Vicky. Irritating.
Timmy's like, that's cool, Vicky, but I just want to enjoy myself on this trip.
Especially when the cream puffs are under my control.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that.
Me neither. Wanda, I almost called her Cosmo. A badge too far.
Oh, dear. I better warn Timmy. Timmy, Cosmo, wake up.
I was just having good sleep right outside my tent and not inside like a normal person. That's why I'm... Wait, Timmy's just an average kid. But I'm doing such unaverage things.
Tutu, tofu, tomorrow.
Pink? Tutu tofu? What exactly were you dreaming about, Cosmo?
Vicky has made another wish. It was too vague to tell what effect it will have, but it's likely to be diabolical. Oh, well, that's okay.
No, it's not, Cosmo. Hey, I wonder if Vicky's wish has anything to do with the kidnapping of the Squirrely Scouts.
What? Timmy? The Squirrely Scouts were just being kidnapped and you went to bed?
Scouts, it is my duty
That's
to
insane.
my fellow Scouts if they are captured by small girls. Paragraph 23A of the handbook. And
Or wait, I think, actually, I wasn't really paying attention. Did Wanda tell Timmy about the kidnappings?
two handy implements, some of which have no clear use.
And then Wanda didn't put together that Vicky was probably to do with that? Anyway, we got our first star right behind us. They just left this man tied up on the sticks right in front of base camp. Thank God. Also, it's my good friend and recognizable FairlyOddParents character, Scotty. I wonder if the evil dictator babysitter had anything to do with the rise of an extreme power of the cream puff. Probably not. No. Probably no correlation. That was a long lot of text. But now, it's time for Stolid? I cannot speak today. It's time for Solid Timmy. Oh my god, they love to talk. Bum 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 bum. Bud! What's up, pal? Champ? Buddy pal champ? It's not like the cream puffs. This isn't like you, cream puff. Vicky? No. Impossible. Let's sneak out the window. Come on. The stars are just like a little bit faster than you, but they get tired quickly. Alright, we got another solid Timmy section. And another friend trapped in... They're like brutally tied up on the stick. Hello, good sir. We will untie you with our mind powers. Chuck. Good pal friend Chuck. But not Bud. Child Army. What is this, 2012? Since, you know, she's my babysitter, she's technically my responsibility. For no other reason. No, I have nothing to do, no involvement with the cream puff rise to power. Come on. Whoa, camera. Flip it around. Wow, whoa, Wanda. Yeah, she's gonna make sexist comments like that. I mean, I know we did it first, but two wrongs do not make a right, Wanda. Oh, let's be fair. We never said sorry for our sexist comments, so maybe it's a fair grudge to hold. Oh, damn, these Squirrely Scouts are stupid. Wait, no. The cream puffs are stupid. The Squirrely Scouts are smart. Nice. It's a boys' camp, Wanda, but she's smiling. Look, how can she be mad when she's smiling? Let's get our next wish. So, I guess like a chainsaw or like an axe would be good. Oh, I see. I didn't thank you, Cosmo, don't worry. Use Cosmo's sharp teeth to create a bridge across the lake. Yes, Timmy cannot swim. No, he actually probably can swim, but that water, as it's named after, the Rapid River, is very rapidly swaying. That was a dumb joke. What am I saying? Cut to the next joke. Cut to the next funny moment. So FairlyOddParents does this game, I guess a sequel of sorts. It's FairlyOddParents Shadow Showdown, which I think is maybe a better made game, but I don't know if I like it more than this one. Because this one, all the levels are like kind of themed after not themed after episodes, but the locations are, you know, themed after episodes that you know and love. Well, the sequel doesn't really do that. You know, in this one, like, you got the Crimson Chin, you got the video game, you got the Squirrely Scouts, and the next one is just like Fairy World. I don't even remember the levels from that game. They're just kind of like places. There's like a spooky mansion. Ooh. But even Fairy World isn't even that good. There's a Crimson Chin level and a monkey level. So I guess they're also themed out. I don't know. It's different. Which way am I supposed to go? Oh, what? How did you see me there? How'd they see me like that? Oh, I think it was another out of bounds glitch. But anyway, we're moving on. We go this way. That's how we do it. Oh, you don't see me. These Squirrely Scouts, they could, you know, I sometimes have really good vision or sometimes really bad vision. And they're cream puffs. I keep saying Squirrely Scout. Another star. No, I don't want it to hide in the cave. Don't hide in the cave. Stop. Wait, what's the... Oh, wait. Hold on. No. What's the point of the rocks, I say? I feel like I could make this. Yeah, I knew that jump could be made. I guess that just skips cutting down the tree. Gotta cut down this tree anyway. Timber is going down. There was an extra life Timmy head over there, but I ain't gonna risk it with the squirrely cream puff scout over there. Only one more star to go. Wanda, you've already made a wish, and you've already made that joke that you don't feel like making wishes. I think that might be the last tree we have to cut down. I think from here on out, we are at the end stretch of the, well, almost at the end stretch of the level, my bad. First we have to save Not Chester. Hi, Not Chester. Joe! That girl's pissed off. Oh, sneak around her. Oh, well, I was wrong. We have another tree to cut down. And then I think we're at the end. I think I could see it as well as our last wish. Get back here. Stop running so far. Haha. Now I just need to get to the wish panel, the wish circle. Just so happens to be where the next set of the rules are. Ooh, big spotlight. Gotta be careful. Really covering all bases with that. Made it to Camp Cream Puff. And of course, once again, I remember a glitch that I want to try out. What was it? Don't remember, actually. I don't remember jack shit. Aha! Just like that. It's the only way, you say? Nay, I say. I say, hip hip hooray. And now we're inside. I believe the wish that was made was to turn Timmy into a girl. So, you know, we did miss out on that. But, yes, he calls himself Timantha, even though he's just Timmy. I guess that's a good enough answer. Also, do you hear that music? It's really loud. Oh, right. We need to collect the secret dance step, because every cream puff must know the secret dance step. Where are these kids? There they are. They'll all give us a nice dance move. And is the last one in here? No, the last one's in here. They're right on top of each other for some reason. All right. Now we have all 4 of our dance steps. We have to do this very, very particularly. Gotta run to the left over here, and then it's like we jump into it. Oops, did I soft lock the game? Well, you know, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back here, and this time, let's just, you know, let's do the wish.
Distraction or a decoy? An octopus. That would distract them. I don't think so, Kyle.
An octopus? What?
What about
I think an octopus would distract them.
Timmy? We'll make a cream puff out of you yet.
Uncontrollable laughter.
Timmy, we girls will stick together. Timmy's a girl. Samantha. This is such a bad idea.
Which is also from an episode of FairlyOddParents where Wanda turns him into a girl. And now that we are a girl...
Hey, you. Who are you? I'm one of you. Samantha. Do you know a Samantha? Don't think so. Is that a French name?
Ah, oui, le créature. Like, she knows peak. Let her in. Thank you. Let me in. We got all the steps once again. We still have to avoid the spotlights, even though we are a girl. But now...
Are you ready to dance the secret dance of identification?
The secret dance of identification. Bam! Excelente!
That's it! These badges are the source of Vicky's power. She only has control of the cream puffs because of these wish
Ah,
charged
yes.
merit badges. She obviously
Of
knows
course.
something about the
Wish
merit
charged
badges.
merit badges.
That's it. You're mine.
Oh no.
My badges. My
What did we do to them? Did we, like, burn them? Oh, geez. Oh, hey, tomorrow's not a school day. Okay, you know, so yeah, even if she catches us, it's really not that bad, you know. But now we gotta make our way all the way back through the forest, back to base camp to escape Vicky's wrath. We just gotta keep a fast finger on the A button to avoid these trees, because Vicky is a lot more agile than us with those gigantic legs. Look at her clear the gap with no problem. We're almost there. Oh, she's really right behind us. It makes it feel very, very tense, you know? Like, she could catch us at any minute now, especially if we almost jump into a void. All right, almost there. Oh my god, right at the end, made a silly little mistake of just not touching the A button. Luckily, we don't have to go all the way back to start. However, if you do game over, at any point, you have to go all the way back to the beginning of the world. So make sure you have a save point, because I don't. So if at any point I died, it was over.
I'm gonna make your life misery, Timmy Turner! Oh no, this doesn't look good. Stop! Huh? We're sick of you bullying people, Vicky. Yeah, we don't know why we let you.
The cream puffs.
But it's over now. What? How dare you? But I proved once and for all that girls are better than boys. Isn't that what you wanted? You just proved that you're a greedy.
No, Vicky.
Now leave, or you'll
They're
have to
equal in every way.
I'm sorry, I was mean, Wanda. That's okay.
But like, men will pay slightly more than women, would you say?
But at least we have
You know,
Timmy
say there might be a
following
gap
the rules.
in
Yeah.
how much
The
they
main
get
thing is we
paid.
keep on being Timmy's fairy godparents. And I think we learned something today. Yeah, I learned that Timmy looks funny as a girl, and that it's really hard to get marshmallow out of your hair. I learned that girls and boys are... And that wood tastes woody, and 3 new uses for Jell-O, and how to build a raft out of underwear, and how to tell which direction to go in from the color of the dirt, and how to put out a campfire using only wet socks, and that burnt wet socks are really uncomfortable, and...
And that is going to do it for Fairly Odd Parents and our 3-game retrospective cartoon video game journey. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's head to the end.
Too easy. Piece of cake.
Once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let us know what else you want to see on the channel. Until next time, peace out.